And welcome back and happy 2024. So this is the first video of January 2024 and it is lovely to be able to speak to you all. I hope that you are well, that you are rested, that you got some relaxation over the last couple of weeks and looking forward to your children going back to school. I know I certainly was. My children went back this week. They're in Bradford, so they went back this week. And I think getting back into that routine is really, really important. And that is what we're going to be focusing on for this first half term. And those routines, getting them re-established, or for this first week, I should say, getting those routines re-established. So I'm just going to go through with you, just so you're aware of what we're doing now with what we're going to do with students in the morning on Monday, because it's really important we get back into that routine, especially in secondary, making sure that first of all we're all set for learning, that we are fully equipped, and it's really, really important that we start the day and we start equipped so that we can maximise our learning, because this half term is one of the most important half terms we can have in school. It really cements that sense of achievement, both in year 6 and in year 11 and in year 10 with the GCSEs. It's really, really important that we make sure our attendance is high, punctuality is good and our equipment is there. I'm going to talk about all of those things in a minute. So you can see here we're going to be talking to our students about making sure they are fully equipped in the secondary phase. In particular, you can see the equipment list is there. We sell all of that equipment in school for students. So please, again, support your students, support your children, making sure that they have the right equipment so they can be successful in school. We are then going to be making sure we talk about punctuality. Unfortunately, a few students do laps of the school during lesson changeovers, and we're really, really clamping down on that. Every missed lesson, every missed minute of learning is really, really important in school, and we want to make sure that students are responsible, that they can manage themselves and get themselves to lesson, and it's really important, that idea of self-regulation. So you can see we're going to be talking about all of these things with students on Monday. Then it's around punctuality, making sure we get to lesson on time. Start of the day on time and lesson on time. There's 5 minutes travelling in between the lessons, and it's really important that students make the most of that and get to lesson as quickly as possible so they don't miss out. And it can have a real cumulative effect on the impact of their learning. If they miss 5 minutes a day, that's about 25 minutes. Over a week, you're looking at about 2.5 hours over a week of missed learning. Over a month, then you're looking at 10 hours, and it can really, really start to escalate, as you can see. It can really start to get challenging. So making sure that they go to lesson on the bell, signal at the end of the lesson, move to the next lesson, the quickest route on the one-way system, and then when the bell goes again at the start of the lesson. And we will be dealing, and obviously there'll be sanctions in place for those students who are perpetually late and consistently not following the rules and the instructions. So there, again, on the screen are just the times of the day for the secondary school. So 8:15 is when students need to be in the building. And again, a lot of students set off from yourselves at home on the right time. We know that, but they just take forever to get into school. So again, please talk to your children about getting into school quickly and early and promptly. Okay, and you can see there that generally we finish at 2:35. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but not on Monday, not on Friday. We've got those slightly different change days. So it's making sure that we're fully equipped. It's making sure that we are prepared for our learning, making sure that we are punctual and we get to lesson on time, and most importantly, making sure that we are in school every single day. We still have a long way to go around punctuality, around attendance in school. We are still a long way off where we want to be and where we used to be before COVID kicked in. But that's 4 years ago now, so it really is important that we get back to those levels of attendance, which is 97%. And that means it's so few. It's about 5 days off a year for students, really, which is very, very little. But we're going to start attendance again from 0. So they're the key messages from me. As I say, it's a really, really important term. We're going to be looking at getting the sponsored walk to Gaza in next week. Thank you for all of the families already who've donated so much money, and that has been really, really kind. And I'm really sorry that we had to postpone it because of the weather. It's looking much calmer, a bit chillier, but it is looking much, much calmer. So that's it from me. Have a wonderful 2024, and I look forward to speaking to you again over the next few weeks. Take care, everyone.